Hey again everyone, welcome back to our election headquarters graphics tutorials. In this tutorial I'm going to talk you through how I made this very simple 3-bar logo with some basic text for the logo, and I'm going to show you how to take it into our lower thirds graphic and size it and place it in this graphic. So making this logo was pretty simple. Basically, it was a 3-step process. I chose a rectangle select tool like that, made it the size that I wanted, filled the graphical selection with white, and I did that 3 times, and I layered them one on top of the other. Then I picked my text tool and chose a sans-based font, picked a color, and sized it accordingly. Now I've defaulted back to Marianne Bold. Let's get that fixed. Okay. One thing you'll notice is that I've combined a font with no feet, or a sans font, with a font with feet. I'm going to zoom in so you can see that a little bit better. You see on the news on the N there are feet here. On the M there are no feet. It's a little trick that graphic designers use to complement fonts and join them together. I'm going to get rid of this MCIS. So that's basically the process. I did a couple of other things like aligning the top of my M to the top of this white bar, aligning the bottom of this N to the bottom of this white bar, and I did that by adding guides, clicking the ruler and just making sure that everything was lined up, and then using the move tool to align the text. So what we want to do now is save this logo as a PNG, or export it as a PNG. So I'm going to give it a name that makes sense. I'm going to put in the file extension .png, save it to my desktop. I've already done this once, so it's going to ask me to replace. I'm going to replace it. And then I'm going to go and show you how I put it, scaled it, and put it into my lower thirds graphic. I'm going to delete this. So I found on my desktop that logo, which was right here. I just drag and drop it in to my document like that, and then it's a matter of sizing the document. I want to clean this up. I'm going to delete this little spot here. Okay. Right now my layer for this logo is quite large, so I want to make that layer smaller by using the crop tool. So I outline my logo. Notice my whole layer is this whole thing right here. I want to make sure that I crop the current layer only. Your crop option for current layer only probably will be unchecked. You'll want to check it. Hit crop, and it's going to make the size of the layer smaller. And now that the size of the layer is smaller, I can use my scale tool click on the layer, make sure that the link is attached, and simply draw down the size like that, say scale, and then choose my move tool, move the active layer and move it into place like that, and I need to move it up to the top. And just do a little bit more fine tuning on the move. Probably need to make it a little bit smaller as well. So we're going to scale just a little bit more. And then move again. And that's pretty good. So now it's fitting in my lower thirds. I have my nice logo combined with my lower thirds graphics, and I'm looking pretty good. I will give you one more tutorial on a little bit more complicated logo, so look for this tutorial to come.